Hello there, I'm the base manager and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Now, today I think that it would be a good idea for us to start working towards a little bit of space, right? And what I mean by that is start using... Hello, where is all this water coming from? Okay, is to start using the glass that we have been fabricating. We only have 50 kilos so far, but we should have more than that in a few moments. And we should start working towards getting ourselves a few solar panels. Now, after a very long time of 156 cycles, I have determined that there is no more asteroids in your starting a planet, or at least it doesn't seem to have ever rained any asteroids. So we are cool from that. We don't have to set up any a complicated system. Just a simple one should be enough. Right now I'm just going to put a manual airlock and yeah, I think just a manual airlock is more than enough. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to place the airlock right over here. This will be the transition between atmospheric base and space. Right, so from here our dupes will be able to access space. I'm even going to give them a few more options for them to move around. And this should be more than enough. Before I forget, this is very important. One of these, right here. And soon with this, I'll be able to access space without losing any atmosphere, which would not be the worst thing in the world, given that this is pure junk. Yeah, just polluted oxygen anywhere. But we kind of want to control the kind of gases that we vacuum into space. So for now, this will be more than enough. Both of the gold amalgam. This and a flight of stairs is all that we need. And of course a bunch of glass, but for that we are going to have to wait a little bit because they have a few things to do, right? They have 5,000 different tasks to achieve, and it's going to take them a little bit. Alright, with these pieces of fossil taken from the environment, how about we turn on the fossil to lime in our rock crusher. Now I should probably, well, given that like I said, like everything, most of the stuff in our base is temporary. Okay, there are a few things that are permanent. This is one of them. In the future, I kind of want to have the rock crusher in our industrial block, but right now they will have to make do. I'm not going to build a rock crusher over here just to save on a little bit of travel time. I don't think that it is enough. That it is worth it, I'm sorry. And you are piped block. Now, one thing that I noticed, and oh, hello? What the fuck is going on? Oh, I see. I know what's going on, guys. I know what's going on. Damn, I am so dumb sometimes. So, what is going on? There is an exit over here, and an exit over here, right? And two inputs, one input over here, and one input over here. My first thought was, because, you know, this is closer, you know, the water will just go over here, or will go up. It is one way only. But no. Given that this exit and this exit are at similar distances from this intersection, the water is kinda confused and doesn't know exactly which way it should go. However, one way that you can fix this very easily is with a liquid bridge. Right? Not a liquid pipe, liquid bridge. Alright, so if I know my oxygen not included correctly by building a liquid bridge over here, this will now be a one way only. First, the water cannot come down, and because there is an exit over here and an exit over here, the water will have to choose which way to pass. There we go, problem solved! Fantastic! And if we ever run out of water down here, which it's not close, even oh my god. Yeah. I'm about to speed up this process. I think that would probably be a good idea because I have about 5 minutes. 5 minutes of fuel left, and after that it's going to be complicated. Really complicated. Well, it's nighttime and these two mechatronics are still coming. They took a long time to get in here. Probably to not be a bad idea to come over here into the skills and see if our mechatronics can... Oh, they have exosuit training, what the hell? Well, you don't. That you're close to. However, Lyra should have... oh no. Wait, how many mechatronics do I have? 1, 2, 3. Oh my. Okay. Everything is explained now. Now that this area has been filled up with insulating tiles, it is time to start deconstructing this and expanding our kitchen. Now, before you do what I just did, just remember to always check your pipes. There are no pipes in the area. Wait. No, there is no pipes in the area. There are about to be because if you do this, right, it will deconstruct everything that it is in this tile. For example, if I do it over here, it will deconstruct the ladder, the wires, and the gas pipe. Right, so you kinda want to be careful not to deconstruct important systems that you don't remember that they are there. It happens to me all the time. You have no idea. Now, research. One thing that I was thinking was... Like, even though, for example, this research over here... Well, maybe not... This is not the best example. This one over here. For example, it requires orbital research and atomic research, right? However, we could start going through these researches using the atomic research that we have, and then once we have the orbital research, we can just finish this in really quickly. Because other than a few selected things that are still missing, I already did all the atomic research that I could. In fact, how much rad bolts are in there? 44. One more, please. That's it. Okay, something happened, I don't know what, but the carbon dioxide was able to expand sufficiently to the point that now... Okay. Sorry. But that now we can finish our mushroom farm, finally, and I will do another final explosion of carbon dioxide just to make sure that there is enough carbon dioxide in here forever. And we're out of fuel. It is done. No more fuel for... Oh my god, 21 cycles. 21 cycles of pain and suffering. Oh my lord. Let's clear all the news. And let's pin glass in there, because it's kind of important. Glass, 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 glass. There we go. Oh, we have 200 kilograms. Fantastic. Yes. Finally. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Power. Solar. Built. Now. Okay, maybe let's not rush this thing. Let's see. I was never the best at building solar arrays. I know that there is a couple of fancy tricks you can do to maximize the amount of solar power that you can have in a given place, but I'm not very good with tricks, guys. Okay, I'm being oh my! Oh, this is a disgusting area. Oh, we can do this. There we go. Problem solved. Now it's just a matter of giving a really high priority. Okay. Like this. And for now, and as a temporary measure, let's put a couple of batteries over here, a couple of jumbos. Maybe not made of copper. Maybe not made of copper. Maybe let's make this out of gold. Ooh, new blueprint. Let's take a look. Please, a good do. Ooh, so many Paco. Early bird uncultured with rocketry. Requires light sleep. Nope. Researching ranching. Nope. Rocketry. Mole hands. Uncultured. Gastrophobia. Let me take a look. Can the Paco track towards the node? They cannot. You know what? Do you know what I see? I see 8 fish fillets. Now guys, a very important thing that we should start thinking about building is an infinite storage. We already have plenty of junk going around the place. We should think about a storage solution. Now, the plans that I have for the future is to break this area off, add a few layers, and then place a transit tube somewhere around here. One that goes up and to the left, and one that goes up and to the right, and one that goes left and down. And so our infinite storage should be around here somewhere. But where? Because, you know, if you have a tube system, then the tubes can pick up the stuff, get in the tube, and just get on to the place they need to go, right? But tubes are kind of expensive. So it would probably be a good idea. Let me think about this for a moment. So I'm running into a problem. How the hell am I supposed to connect this? Cannot be built inside the tile. What the hell? How the hell am I supposed to connect the solar panel to the main grid? Please don't tell me that I have to use this. Really? Is this real life? How the hell am I supposed to build a massive solar array? With conductive wires, these things can only handle 2 kilowatts of power. They will burn out, I think. Can I use heavy watt? No, I cannot use heavy watt wire. Huh. Okay, this requires a little bit of investigation. So guys, it turns out this is a bug apparently. You have to build the heavy wire first, and then you build the solar panel on top of it. Oh my! Let's take a... Like, if you look at here, I have 0 joules in my battery. We are in serious trouble, guys. We don't have time for this. Okay, this seems to work. Let's see. Give me the power! Thank God. We do have power now. Now, I was worried that this wasn't high enough to receive sunlight or to be considered exposed to space. But clearly, this is going all in. 380. Yep. Okay, let's duplicate. Let's duplicate. I know I have the materials. Don't lie to me, game. Game, you're lying to me. This is a lie, okay? This is an absolute and utter lie. I am 100% sure that I have more than this glass. Oh, of course I have. It's just in a place that my guys can't access it. Because it melted away. Okay, so let's perform rescue operations towards our glass. And then let's build a second. Okay, the game is trying to annoy me the most it can, but it will fail! It will fail because it's Sunday, and on Sunday no one shall be annoyed. So, let's build more solar panels and let's take control of our power situation. Alright, so the electric wire for 2 additional solar panels have been built, and I'm just waiting a little bit on this one, and another one will be built. Now, with 4 solar panels, I think this will be... it's not enough, but it will be a major boost to our power supply, and then we can breathe easy, knowing that we'll no longer have problems. Because you see, when you have power problems, all your other systems start to fail. Okay, things start like if you lack power for too long, then your oxygen generation stops working, which in this case means that water will stand still in pipes and starting to lose temperature. Eventually, it will freeze and break the pipes, and you get the drill, right? If you get out of power for a very long time, that means trouble for your base, and we don't want that. We've been experiencing some power outages, but nothing major, nothing we can't handle. Yeah, right now I just want to get this done with, so I know I don't have any additional trouble. Alright, second solar panel built, however it's turning nighttime, so we will lose the power generation. However, we charged up a little bit our batteries during the day, so we will have that power to handle, to use during the night. Alright, this will most likely not be enough to help us out. I'm still waiting on this one, but the the biggest part of the... Oh, it's built. Let's go. The biggest part of the problem has been built, and I still have enough for one more, so you know what? One more doesn't hurt at all. So let's get this done. Alright, so with that dealt with, I think it is time for us to start thinking about an industrial block. Now, the industrial block, I kinda want to have it close to my base, because it's going to be cooled off, right? The heat is not an issue, and the travel time will be slow. Will be short, I mean. And then, with the industrial block built, we can start thinking about an infinite storage solution, and just give a massive... what is it called? Well, a massive hauling order, and just start getting stuff into that infinite storage, and that hopefully will increase the performance of the game. But right now, the issue at hand is actually the industrial block. Oh no, we need plastic! Oh no, I forgot about that. Oh my god, where in the hell am I gonna get 200 kilograms of plastic? Nowhere! It is impossible! Oh, I'm not going to dig all the way down until we get into the oil biome just to convert plastic. The Draco solution is going to take so long! Oh my god. Why do you do this? Oh, a word seed. I'm gonna take that. Why, game? Why do you do this to me? Okay, let me think. Let me think for a moment. Alright, let's admit it. Mistakes were made. Yeah, I completely forgot I needed the plastic. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to pretty much create a Draco farm over here, just to get the glossy Dracos who give up plastic when you groom them. Not groom them, when you shear them. Using the... What is it? Shearing station. This is my preferred method of getting of getting plastic, because well, truth be told, it's free. It's pretty much the same as a hatch farm, but it gives you plastic. So it's a no-brainer, right? It's a really good farm. However, this is not going to be an automatic farm like the ones over there. This is going to be purely manual. And where is stations? Here we go. Grooming station. Go crazy. Build me everything, please. Let's go like this. Let's cancel these walls for now. And let's wait for them to build it. And then I also queued a bunch more orders. Let's keep mining down until we hit the oil biome. So pretty much we're going to go for the two solutions that I mentioned before, except that we're just going to take the solution that is fastest, pretty much. And I'm going to leave a little bit of a lip over here just to make sure that no water gets inside our oil biome. Because we don't want steam down there. It's just going to make a mess of things. So, yeah, let's try to avoid that. Okay, so with that in mind, I believe I will just have to stay in here and wait for a very long time. So, how does the Draco method work? Well, it's quite simple, actually. First, we need to build something like this, right? It doesn't need to be fancy. But you are going to want a couple of farm tiles. Okay, with millwood. And the reason for that is because Dracos, when they hit millwood, or mill lice in this case, they have a chance of dropping a glossy Draco egg. And the glossy Dracos, when they get sheared, they pretty much drop, I believe it is 200 kilograms of plastic. It's either 50 kilograms or 200 kilograms. I I am unsure about that. But you can get a lot of plastic real fast with using this method. So yeah, let's get this built and let's capture ourselves a couple of Dracos. I did a mistake, a big mistake. I can't allow these Dracos to be captured now. Oh no, because they like to live between 35 and 90. They die at 15 degrees, and in here, well, it's extremely cold. Let's just put it like that. Oh no, that kind of sucks. Oh my god, one mistake after the other, guys. And this location was not chosen at random. Okay, I chose this location because, well, this is where the hydrogen is. And we are going to need the hydrogen. What am I gonna do about this? I have to either move this into a hotter biome, like in here, for example. But there is a little bit of hydrogen, but moving this hydrogen around would... Okay, this is good, this is good. Moving this hydrogen around would just be a pain in the ass. I really don't want to move my location, so that means that first this Draco, let's select the Draco, oh no. Oh, he's going to capture the Draco! He's going to kill the Draco! You, Draco! Yeah. Can I, like, cancel the wrangle order once he's wrangled? Oh, yeah, you know, I know what I can do. I'm going to cancel this, meaning no Dracos are accepted in here until this environment is a better one. Then I'm going to put some insulating tiles over here, like so. I'm going to leave a couple of spaces open because we need the air to float down as we fill this with hydrogen. But this should help keep the cold, in this case, outside this place. And then what we do is we come in here into utilities and we use a space heater. It's not the most efficient way of doing this, and I frankly hate that I have to do this, actually, because I'm wasting so much power. But soon, once this environment is suitable, it should be okay. And we are going to automate this by using a thermal sensor, and then we'll go like this. There we go. Problem solved, guys. But you know what? Sometimes when mistakes happen, that's not a bad thing at all, because you get to adapt to your circumstances, right? So, in this case, we are adapting, overcoming, and what is the other thing? I forget. Alright, everything has been built. Now, let's go over the automation for this place and see if everything works out the way we intended. Right now we have the temperature. We are going to set up this to a nice 20 degrees Celsius. There we go. Reason for that is because the millwood grows between 10 and 30, and the Dracos... Hello, Monsieur Draco, where are you? Let me go to your page over here. They will not be comfortable, but at 35 degrees the millwood will not grow. And they are still within a livable range with a little bit of margin for error. You know, it is impossible to make sure that the entire area will... In fact, I'm going to increase this to 25 degrees. This should be nice and warm, and the millwood should be able to grow in any case. Now, the answer is one space heater enough to eat this up? I think we'll have to find out in a few moments. While we wait for this to increase the temperature of the room, one thing that we can do is set up the other part of the automation. Let's request some hydrogen. Now, unfortunately, in here the gas pressure is just too much, and I'm pretty doubtful that this is going to work in a short amount of time. However, because there is a variation in the pressure, if we get a break, there will be eventually a puff of hydrogen that will be released, and then as time goes on, another puff and another puff and another puff, and before we know it, this area is filled up with hydrogen. We kinda want hydrogen just on the first level, that's why I have the sensor over here. Once it detects hydrogen, it should stop requesting hydrogen, and yeah, if the Dracos want, they can be in here. Now, another thing that I think it's important to mention is the fact that your Draco farm should not be connected by tiles to any part of your base. It should be an independent structure like this, without any tiles connecting to it. And the reason for that is because Dracos are very sticky. They stick to stuff and they never let go. And for example, this Draco over here is kinda fucked, because the only place he can go is in this tile, right here. And because of that, the fact that they are always sticking to stuff, they don't jump to other things. If, for example, one Draco is to escape while the manual airlock is open because your dupes are getting in, they will stick to this building and they will never let go. That way you don't have to run around your base chasing your Dracos, which is something that happens quite often when you do a farm like this, right? This farm is connected to the rest of the base, so pretty much the Draco would be like connect to this and then would start going up and like this and up and up and up and up and up, and before you know it, the freaking Draco is over here. How the hell did the Draco get in there? I don't know, but they do these kind of things. So just like disconnect your structure from your main base and you will never have a problem with that. Let's take a look at the temperature, still cold as F, but the temperature is increasing, at least it's no longer negative, but it kinda stabilized over there. And that's not good. That means we're probably going to need another one of these. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I feel kind of an idiot wasting power to create heat. Heat! The biggest problem in this game, or at least it is my biggest problem. I hate the heat. I go to such a big lengths to get rid of it, only to waste power, one of the scarcest resources in the game, to generate it. Like, oh my god. Sometimes I amaze myself, but in any case, this is going pretty well. We are even accumulating a little bit of hydrogen. That's just so amazing, and the fact that we only have to hold out for 10 more cycles. In 10 more cycles we will have our natural gas power plant rocking and rolling once again, and that is going to be so amazing. Oh my god. Now, as the search for petrol or oil continues, I'm keeping on digging and digging and not finding anything other than this cool steam vent over here, which is amazing, and just a bunch of garbage. But yeah, let's continue and let's keep on waiting, because this shouldn't take long now with two of them working. Yeah, we can see the yeah, it's already livable in here for the Dracos. But we are only putting the Dracos in once the millwood is growing. Once the millwood starts growing, we know it's safe for the Dracos to come. Okay guys, first automation mistake of the day. I should have... You probably already noticed this, but yeah, I should have built a NOT gate in here, because this sends a green signal when there is hydrogen. There is no hydrogen, therefore there is no green signal, therefore the valve is closed. So we kinda want that green signal to be turned into a red signal once hydrogen is present, so the valve is shut. But yeah, as I told you, there it goes, a little bit puff, a small puff of hydrogen is all that we need to kickstart the process of filling this up. This shouldn't take too long now. I hate when the game just switches materials and forces you to build stuff out of steel. Okay, now I have all my steel back, Jesus. Oh wait, I still need 100 kilograms more. Are we done? Okay, I'm just one batch away from having all the steel that I need. Now it's just the plastic that we are missing, and I built these two tiles over here because the temperature is starting to accumulate over here, but not coming down with these two tiles over here. This should help out the process tremendously. Well, it should help out the process a lot. Now, while we are waiting for the temperature to increase in our Draco farm, I meant, there is No, that's no excuse not to work in another projects, right? So, here's... I'm going to do one of the least efficient, but at the same time smartest thing I ever done. I'm going to take advantage of that slush geyser, and here's what I'm gonna do. First, let me just bring this right here. Now, this slush geyser erupts polluted water at minus 10 degrees. Really, really cold, right? It would be a waste to let all that cold go wasting just a random area. So what I'm going to do is, first I'm going to put a gas pump with some automation in here, and then I'm going to pump that liquid through granite pipes all the way over here. I'm creating a small radiator. In fact, I should be smart about this. Come on. What am I doing? Let's make it like this. A radiator, right, to cool off our gas, our natural gas generators. Right now they are not that hot because they are not working for a very long time. So it's only natural that they have cooled off over time. But when they were active, they were reaching 50 degrees. That means they are generating water at 50 degrees. That's a little bit too hot for us. So yeah, this radiator using the granite pipes, which are cheap, and they are kinda not very good at isolating, but at the same time they are not very good at being radiant either. They are just the perfect amount of cheap and radiant slash insulator to be used as a radiator in this room and dump a bunch of cold, keeping the gas generators at a nice temperature. Hopefully this will work. We will only be able to do this once we will only be able to test this system once the natural gas geyser becomes online and the cold slush geyser is also online and the system is... You get the point. We have a lot of work to do in order to make that system functional. However, I kind of like the way we are going with this. How stupid must you be? How stupid must you be, Bubbles? Does that sound like a good idea to you? Does it? Come on, Bubbles. Oh my god, that's can. Really? How can this... Oh my god, these dupes, they will kill me. They will... If I was not looking, okay, these two dupes, these two very smart dupes, would have trapped them like my brain. I can't process these guys, I'm sorry. Oh, look what we found, a chlorine gas vent. Is this useful? Not really. But, it's a thing, right? I mean, what use do we have for chlorine at 226 grams per second at 60 C? I don't know, cause the only use I have for chlorine is for my ore scrubbers and my tank is completely full just with this chlorine room. I told you guys, this is all that you need, and now we are storing bleach stone, and because this is close to the maximum pressure, soon it will stop off-gassing and we can start accumulating it forever without having it decay, right? So, like, chlorine vents, useless. Given the high availability of food that we have right now, I'm going to stop milled wood production completely. It was nice while it lasted, but we are accumulating just way too much pickled meal. So, yeah. No more milled wood for us, and just to be sure, let me make sure that I already disabled the harvest over here. These are for the Dracos to hit only. Now guys, one thing that I noticed that probably wasn't helping a lot was the fact that we had a bunch of high ice and other kind of debris. Like if it stops moving, you can see that the sand... Please stop moving. Jesus. Please stop moving. That the sand is at minus 35 degrees. That is not helping. So I just enabled this over here and I'm allowing it to fill up with the items from this place. Hopefully this will be enough to speed up the process because it's been way too long and this is not eating up. Not as much as I hoped for. Well, truth be told, it's already livable for the Dracos, but if the millwood doesn't grow, well, then we are screwed. So, given that I am not the most professional of players, I am not sure how the temperature shift plate actually work, but I have an idea, you know, they kind of channel heat, right? They make sure that the conduction of heat is it's easier, right? Depending on the material that you make. I'm making it out of iron because it's the most abundant material that we have right now. And now I notice this looks like okay, okay. The shape is now much better. No longer looks like okay. Let's move on. Let's move on. How is the cold slush over here? It has been analyzed. And next activity, 4 cycles. Next oh, they line up perfectly. How long are you? Active period 60 cycles out of 89 cycles. 60 cycles out of 89 cycles. Guys, these two geysers are in sync. This came only to make our lives easier, because once we start using these, we should have already a little bit of water from the cold slush geyser to cool off this, and once this stops, this also stops emitting, and we stop pumping water up. So yeah, that's actually great. Pretty happy about that, to be honest. So guys, after taking a look at the dupes that we had available for blueprints, I'm tempted to get Liam. Now, like I said in previous episodes, we kinda need a doctor. Liam, as interesting doctoring, is not a very good doctor, but whatever. He can also do research, digging, and he is handy with the construction. Now, he has decreased germ resistance, but I think we are cool on that. Now, reason for Liam is that even though we want a doctor, the doctor only works... let's be honest, the doctor only works a few moments of the entire game, right? They only construct a few pills and do a little bit of a side bed manners, but other than that, they don't do anything else. So it's quite handy to have someone that is a good at everything, you know, like that way with the free time that he has, he'll be able to just go around and do any task that is needed. So everybody welcome Liam, our 14th dupe. Now I am out of beds now. Or maybe I'm not? No, I think I am out of beds now. And I need to start thinking about building more rooms. But yeah, that's something for the future, because right now I'm still going crazy with this. It's not working as I intended. It's going very, very, very slowly. So I'm going to transfer one of the space heaters down and see if that works. Jesus, this is just one mistake after the other. But it will work. I know it is. If we brute force it enough, it will work, trust me. Oh, we have growth. We have growth. Okay, the millwoods are at an acceptable temperature. Okay, maybe I don't need this one after all. Well, I mean, we can let it run for a few moments just to stabilize the temperature. But I think we are cool now. Oh, fantastic. We can start capturing geckos. Geckos. Not oh my god. Dracos. Jesus. I'm sorry, guys. Whew. This took a long time, but finally we are ready to roll. Let's find those Dracos. They are a little bit old, so I am not holding my breath for them to lay an egg or anything, but hopefully if we tame them before they die, we get a glossy Draco egg. Let's see if we can get that. Alright, very first Draco in. Great. He still has around 100 days, so we should have an egg soon enough. Now, the Draco will also give us a little bit of reed fiber, so there is that as an advantage. And I think... yeah, I think we're good to go. We have hydrogen, we have the mealwood, we just increased the chance of a glossy Draclet egg. Hopefully we will get a little bit more than that, because 13% is not exactly a lot. But yeah, finally we are ready to go. And I think that in here, let me see, how many tiles do I have? I have 92 tiles, so I'm going to get a maximum of 5 critters for now. We'll increase it to 6, but just to test it out. Then I'm going to have another drop-off point, and I'm going to have a bunch of incubators. And yeah, fantastic. Now, just because the Draco farm is up and running, that doesn't mean we can stop mining down, can we? And I found another cool sim vent. Jesus! Second one already. Not exactly super useful, but still is a source of water. So I don't think we can say no to that. But I'm going to have to take another detour around it to keep mining down. How long is this map now? Look guys, Jesus. The cool slush is now operational. Fantastic. And let's see. Polluted water. Right now it's at 17 degrees, but it should start going down. Low game, please. Yeah, as we can see, it's going slowly down, but that temperature is more than enough. And the gas geyser is now on. I mean, it's now active, and we are starting to accumulate a little bit of natural gas. Not a lot, but it is enough that our natural gas generators are already working. Fantastic. The worst part is now over. We can start slushing this out, but still is only a little bit of water. What we need is a little bit of automation, right? Hydro sensor that tells, hey, there is like a kilogram of water over here, so maybe not. Maybe I kinda want to have this full power. I have to test it. If we can reduce on automation, that would be nice, because hey, the less materials we use, the better. But in any case, guys, I think it's not that we accomplished a lot today, but today was a day for mistakes, let's just say it. However, we bounced from those mistakes and we triumphed in the end. Now we have our Draco farm up and running. These guys soon should start dropping the glossy Draclet eggs. Let's see the chances. 3%, 3%, 13%, and yeah, hopefully these chances will increase, but soon we will have our plastic. I'm confident of that. And we also got ourselves our solar array. We struggled a little bit with that, but right now we are no longer struggling for power, thank God. And with that said, guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this episode and that you are enjoying the series so far. If you are, please consider subscribing and help the channel grow. But in the meantime, this is the Base Manager signing out. Bye bye.